Welcome to this lecture. So in this lecture we are going to make another web crawler, but in much more efficient and much easy way. So this will be using the next module, and that is Beautiful Soup. So it is very popular and powerful. So if you have ever harvested the URL from the links, then you should have heard this name, that is Beautiful Soup. So this Beautiful Soup automatically converts our incoming document to the Unicode, so that this decoding techniques should not be used. And this, you can see the pattern over here. So this should not be used if you use that Beautiful Soup. So it is much more easy if you just make the web crawler using the Beautiful Soup. So let's see how this works. So first of all, we have to just import this Beautiful Soup. So for that we have to first go to the settings and just import that module or install that package maybe. So I'll just say I have to install BS4, and that is a Beautiful Soup. And let me just install this package. It is installing, so let it give a time to just install that packages. So it has successfully installed our packages in this machine. So let me just press OK. So let me just create a new project over here, and let me say this is the new project, new Python file, and this will be demo2 and it will be demo2.py. So first of all, use that BS4, which is Beautiful Soup. From BS4 we want to import the Beautiful Soup module, or this is a class. Beautiful Soup is a class. So next is to import the request. So we want to get that URL request, or basically get the response from that URL. So next thing, I want to get the URL from the user. That means we can get the input from the user. So I'll just say enter a website for extraction, okay, extraction process or something like this. This will be message to the user. And the next thing what I want to do is get the response. So you know how to get the response. It is similar that we did in the previous lecture. Getting the request, use the get method, pass the URL. So here I'll just format it with HTTP, and now I'll say add this with our URL, or you can simply get the URL in the form of HTTP, but I want the user to enter only the URL but not this HTTP part. So next thing is to get the data. It is important. So data should be given in the form of text. So I'll just say response dot text. So this is the way, okay, it should be text. So we'll just get the text. Now we should use the Beautiful Soup. So let's see Beautiful Soup, which is the class, and here we have to pass the data that is in the form of text. So we'll just face this and we'll just make the object, basically instances of this Beautiful Soup over here. And now let's harvest this link. So you can see how easy it is. So we'll just use this Beautiful Soup instances, and we'll just use this find all method, same as that of regular expression method, but for now we have to only harvest this anchor tag. So what this is going to do is, it is going to just search in that document, HTML document, and it will just find this anchor tag. So if you just remember what we just have taught over here, that is in this page, if I go to the view page source, you could see that href tag is in this anchor tag. So this href attribute is in this anchor tag. That means we are just finding this anchor tag now. So instead of using this, you could see that this pattern which we just did over here, we can simply search that anchor tag and print now, that is the link. So that link should be link.get. So inside of href we want to get that link. So this is so easy to get the link from the Beautiful Soup. So what we just did here, we just get the response, we just convert it into the text data and paste into the Beautiful Soup. We'll just instantiate that soup with this soup object, and we just find from that with this find all method, that is the href tag, or basically anchor tag, and after that we get the content of that href with this get method. So if you see, this link will be in the form of dictionary. You can see this link also, this will be in the form of dictionary, and we want to get the link. So this dictionary will contain the href as a key, and the link as a value. So we are just getting the href. That means we want only the link to be printed, so that there is no encoding to be done. So if you see what we did in the previous lecture, we have to decode with this UTF-8, but in the case of Beautiful Soup, it is done automatically. It will just convert incoming document to the Unicode and outgoing document to UTF-8 decoding. So let's do this, and let's go to the demo2.py. let's run this file now, and it should be demo2.py. Now let me just enter the website. So this website will be this website. So let me just grab this, copy this, and let it go over here. Let me just paste it. So we don't want maybe this HTTP over here. So let's go over here and just remove this. Let's see if this works. So what happened is we just put here everything. So instead of that, I'll just say test php.vulnwave.com is my website. If I just hit enter, it is going to give us a link. So you can see how easy it is to make this link. So next thing what you can do is similar to that what we just did in the previous lecture. So let's go over here. Now you can make use of this URL join in order to just convert that relative link to the beautiful link. So let's go right over here and paste it down here, and after you get that href, you can simply join that link too. So you can see we can do something like this. We can just copy that link, and after you just get that, you can now print that link. So next thing is to just target URL. So this won't be the target URL, this will be your URL, and in this case it is only the URL, and we'll just join with that link. We can also print that link now after we just get that. So basically you can store this href over somewhere. So instead of just doing this, you can do something like, okay, let me just get this, and let me just store in the test link. If I say let me just store this in the test link, and after we just get that test link, I want to join that is with the test link, and let's print that link now. So you can simply do this, and now let's see if this works or not. So you can also simply print over here. So let me just run this demo again. You will see now this should have, okay, now again type that test php.vulnwave.com. so this will be wrap for this lecture. So we saw how we can do this way, that is using this URL request and regular expression way, and the next is easy way, that is using this Beautiful Soup. So this will be wrap for this lecture. See you in the next one.